One of the easiest tropes to watch in anime today are gag anime. Gag anime are shows like One Punch Man, Gintama, Psyche K, Mob Psycho, although Mob Psycho's more than a gag anime, but I'm not gonna get into it right now. These are all shows that have built amazing reputations within the anime community. But how can gag anime, which sometimes are literally just made to be a joke, capture the attention of so many fans? Well, today I'm gonna take you through the underlying pieces of gag anime that make them so popular in today's atmosphere. Overpowered main characters. A character that defeats all of his enemies in one punch. A psychic who has every power known to man. A cult leader with a bowl cut. All popular gag animes have one thing in common. Their main characters don't need trading arcs. From the beginning, they're already the most powerful characters in their shows. There's no need for well-written power dynamics when that problem has already been solved. Your main character is your power dynamic. It's something easy for a casual viewer to latch onto. It's like the TikTok of anime. Quick and easy satisfaction to the point where there's not much need for you to look much deeper into it. It's easily consumable at a surface level, and that's really what makes it so easy to get into. There are two very common routes of gag animes. The first route is the comedy route. That's when shows prioritize the comedy of the show over an actual story. Perfect example of a gag anime that has done this to the ultimate tier is Gintama. Gintama might be the funniest show I've ever watched. And I've watched a lot of shows. Gintama really shows how anime are able to balance comedy with an actual overarching arc perfectly. Even the arcs that are supposed to be super serious have comedy ingrained into them. They're able to produce an overarching plot that can capture viewers the same way that their comedy routines in the other episodes capture viewers as well. But as I was watching the show, I realized that this show is best when you take it at face value for what it really is. And that's a comedic gag anime. Not looking too deep into the actual plot of this story is honestly for the best. When taken at face value and looked at as just a comedic anime, that's when you'll get your true enjoyment of the show. The second route of gag anime is the character development route. When done correctly, this can be a very beautiful route, and I think Mob Psycho portrays this route perfectly. In the first episode, you're introduced to the protagonist Mob. He's nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, he seems a little too ordinary, but that's the point of the story. A gag anime usually catches the viewer's attention with how powerful the main character is. But in Mob Psycho, his power is only secondary towards what really captures the viewers. Mob went from a soulless employee who couldn't do anything unless he was told to somebody who could finally smile on his own. While this isn't a Mob Psycho video, the depths to which I can talk about that show are limitless. But that's just one of many anime that have gone down this route and done it to the best of its ability. And lastly, these are just shows that you generally have fun watching. In the end, gag anime rely on what all anime rely on: the ability to capture their viewers. This can be done through many different ways, whether it's beautiful animation, fight sequences, characters, and many other aspects. Gag anime usually consists of a culmination of all ways listed. In that aspect, they're usually able to appeal to all communities of anime. There's always something for everybody in these shows. And in the end, it helps people to enjoy the show that much more. I mean, all anime watchers have a moment when the show they're watching is just genuinely fun to watch. You can't put your fingers on why you're so hooked episode after episode. It's just an inexplicable feeling of bliss that makes you think this show is really great. I've experienced this state as well as many others, and I can tell you that most well-made gag anime are able to put you in this mode unconsciously. Not because they're reaching for this mode, although I feel like everyone who creates a show would strive for their viewers' enjoyment, but it's just something different about gag anime in general. There's not much else to it. There's no like secret that I can tell you in order for you to get the same feeling that I had. All I can tell you is to try it out for yourself. Watch one of the shows that I've said previously in this video, and I promise you, you will be hooked. And if not, maybe this just isn't the category for you. Like I said before, this doesn't just pertain towards gag anime. You can get this feeling from any other category of anime. It's just from my experience, I've found most of it in gag animes. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I know it was a short video today, but I'm trying to become a little bit more consistent. Make sure to leave a comment and tell me what your favorite gag anime is. And with that, peace, y'all.